Hey, what's up everyone? Bigfoot, and we are here. Finally, the start of the Ozark Trail. It's gonna be cold tonight. It's gonna get down to about 24. This is it. We're gonna start. It is 2:10 p.m. on Saturday, April 7th. We're gonna be following the blazes, which look like that. So you can see right behind me, 6 guys and gals are doing trail maintenance on the OT right now. They are leaf blowing the trail. I don't think I've ever seen a leaf blower on a trail by a trail maintainer. Home for tonight, right here. 13.8 miles in the day. It is about to get dusk, and I don't want to hike at night, so if I'd stop right now, it's about 7:15 or so. So we were hiking for 5 hours. We have about as good of a view as I've really had today. That way is west. This way is east, so I'll be able to see the sunset or sunrise tomorrow. I can kind of see the sunset right now. 8:30 in the morning on day 2 here, and it's been a little bit of a challenge following the trail. There are many parts that are just not very well groomed and maintained. You'll have blowdowns, and with all the leaves and foliage that are covering the trail, it's really hard to pick it up. Been crossing quite a few creeks. Nothing is really high. It's warming up just a tad bit, but it's still cold. Not quite something that you see too often on the trail. Been here a long time. I'm just here, just past Highway 60. We're somewhere about 17 and a half miles in on the day. And I finally realized why the maps really haven't matched up with the trail. It just kind of seemed weird, and I realize now that I got dropped off at the wrong trailhead. When we dropped off my resupply in Black, Missouri, we had no cell phone coverage, so we just asked for directions from one of the workers there. And it turns out that I started at the Between the Rivers trailhead. So all in all, I'm skipping 28 miles of the trail. This is the view I have right now. That is Highway 60 right down there. I don't know how well you can see, but it is snowing. April 8th and snowing in Missouri. We are passing on Highway 60 right now. It's dark underneath here, and there were parts that were pretty darn muddy. Well, we are in a floodplain right now. You can see the other blaze, it's just right there. Usually when we come to something like this, we have to cross the river, but it's kind of hard to find the trail goes, but I believe it just kind of runs along the river bank. Blazes makes me wonder, I think it's right across there. Well, looks like I'm gonna cross this. Man, getting wet. So I want you to just kind of take this in. This is the trail. It's been logged. All the trail markers are down, and I've just been meandering around here for about 30 minutes trying to find the trail. And I think I just finally found a marker right up here. Here we go. Phew! It was tough to navigate through that section of trail. It's about a maybe 0.2 mile section, and it took me better part of 30 minutes, 40 minutes to figure out my way. The loggers out there have decimated the entire trail. All the trail markers except for maybe like 3. You can't see the trail, the footpath, because of all the tire marks. 45 miles or so that I've hiked on this trail. The most challenging part has been just navigating the trail. Many spots that you can't really tell if you're on the trail or not. There's not markers for a while. Look at that. No more overcast. There was no sun yesterday. I don't think it got warmer than 38 yesterday, and it snowed. Attention hikers, the Ozark Trail will be closed until 1 p.m. beyond this point on the following dates due to managed turkey hunts. 7th through the 8th. Lucky for me, it is the 9th. I got here just in time, so I get to stay on the trail. Yippee. Just to kind of give you an idea of the trail, don't really see much of a trail. How about this way? I think there's something right here, but this is supposed to be the trail. Marker, trail. I feel like I'm bushwhacking right now. We're just playing the game of find the next marker. You cannot tell what's trail and what's not. I'm starting to be thankful that I didn't start at the beginning, because between yesterday and today, I've chewed up so much time just trying to find my way. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Well, after moseying around, I finally caught a glimpse of a marker. We're back on the OT. And this is crazy. So I think what happened is they have these burn down areas, these controlled burns, and you just can't see the trail. Now this actually looks a little bit better than what it did back there. You can kind of see a trail, sort of. It's 10 o'clock and I only have about 4 miles in, which trail miles is probably more like 3 with all the walking around I've been doing trying to find the trail. But it's a nice day out. It's going to be sunny and it's warming up, so I'll be losing this really soon. And hopefully, just hopefully, I can start seeing these blazes and find the trail much easier. So we just ran into a pack of, to be quite honest, I don't know if they were. They're not deer. There's a massive group of them. Best view of the trail so far. On top of Stegall Mountain right now. Elevation on my GPS watch says 1359. by far the best view, really almost the only view that I've really seen so far. There's actually a lookout tower, I think, somewhere that way that you can't really see right now. It would have been kind of cool to be able to climb up that. This is probably going to be some of the best views that we're going to get in Missouri. Now we're getting to see some stuff here. This is somewhere past Rocky Falls. That's pretty. Built before 1912. I don't know how much I trust these planks of wood here. Well, we are getting out of the current river section and across 106, the bridge, and I think I'm going to stay down here tonight. We are at Powder Mill, and this is the office. Look at all of that mold. Yeesh. Restrooms closed for the season. That's where we were supposed to go to get to that nice campsite along the river. Yeah. Now turn around. Dang. All right. Well, as you can see over my shoulder, that's the office, and I decided that I'm going to camp right here in this little field sort of thingy-mabob that's behind the office. It doesn't say that I can't camp here like it did in front of the restrooms, and I don't see any signs, so I assume that there's nothing wrong with it. So it's almost 7 o'clock. The sun will be down in an hour, and I don't need to go on. So we have a total of 53 or 52 miles to get to Brushy Creek, which I want to be there in the later afternoon, like 3 p.m. on Wednesday. It's Monday today, so tomorrow I want to do a big day. I would love to get as close to 30 miles in so that I can make up for maybe a 23-mile day or whatever the last day. But we'll see what happens. Just listening to the bird sounds. All right, guys, good night.